Hello, my name's EternalRose, known now by YouTube. I do singing covers and, well, yes, let's do Draw My Life. Now, I'm not great at art, so please excuse my drawings. I apologise badly for that. Right, I was born in a town called Milton Keynes in the UK. Okay, I was born on the 8th of April in 1997. Yes, I'm 16. Go for 16-year-olds. Legal, eh? I'm joking. Anyway, I was born normal. I was a very happy child. I lived in my very first house in a place in Milton Keynes called Netherfield. I had a very nice family and a very nice best friend. I used to live with my dad. Well, I live with my dad. I live with my mum. And that's how it all started off. Around a year later, as we go forward a year, my little turd of a brother was born. Oh yes, it had to be a brother. However, he was born with a squint, which made it that his eye couldn't see properly. So he had to have an operation. It was very successful in the end of it, but he's happy and smiling now, which is a good thing. Anyway, he was born in 1998, which was just a year after me, of course. But yeah, he ended my life and things changed just a slight bit. I wasn't the child who was treated more, how can you say it? Well, you know what I mean anyway. So after that, yeah, he was born in 1998 and we had to move houses because the house was too small. Poor house. Anyway, after we'd moved houses, we started to live in Shenley. It's another place in Milton Keynes, a bit more, well, it's a bit more, you know, communicative. You've got a lot more people to talk to, really nice people. But soon after, if we skip forward a few years now, my life was boring at the beginning. When I was about 10, well, how can we say it? I got bullied by this girl in the street. In my street, we had rows of houses like this, and she lived at the very top of the road. I lived down the bottom. When I took my brother out to play, she would always come down. It wasn't so much physical bullying as such. It was just verbal, very verbal bullying. She said I was hopeless. And from then on, we had to ignore her. I couldn't do it, so we then moved again. We had to make sure we recycle paper. We moved again to a little place called Crown Hill. And from then on, I got moved into a new school called Denby. Now, Denby was a very nice school, and from then on, year 7 plus, I had some very nice friends. It hit year 9. Year 9 was my dead stopper. Sorry. I met a girl, a very, very nice girl. She is the nicest girl you could ever meet. You know, so happy and always smiling. We had the same hobbies. Anime, singing, drawing. It was like we were meant for each other, you know, like somehow fate had brought us this way and it was meant that way. Soon after, I joined the talent show. Sorry for my very bad microphone. A talent show. Yeah, I didn't get very far. I didn't even pass the first round, but it was worth a try, right? Smiles all around. So after that, I had done something. I was very nervous when I hit year 10, and this is where me and this girl got very connected. I will not mention her name as I just can't. I physically can't. Anyway, we hit year 10, and this is where I had met this boy named Chris. Now, at this point, my best friend was dating this boy. I hated his guts. I could not stand the boy, and personally, I hated him, so, yeah. Anyway, but before that, she had dated this guy. I will say their names because they do not know me properly, and they do not know I have a YouTube account, which is a good thing. This boy named Stefan. This boy had cheated on my best friend, and she thought her life had just ended. She thought she was the end of the world. I was there to cheer her up. Smiles all around, remember? That's what you got to do, is just smile. She was very upset. So of course she met Chris. At first she thought he would make her happy. Not exactly the result. He also cheated on her. However, causing her to be depressed. I was there, made her smile, made her happy, and we're even more connected even now. Right, soon after, I was talking to Chris. I hated him, told him off, swearing and yelling, and I just, no, okay, he was the worst. Soon enough, he tried to be nice to me, and I just rejected him completely, which made me even more depressed because I felt like the worst person in the world for it. Soon after, I met Betsy. Now, Betsy, she loved me to bits. Yes, lesbian, I know. I'm bisexual, I'm sorry if you're against it, but I am. I met Betsy. Now, Betsy, she was the nicest person in the world, always smiling. We web chatted each other every day, and I really enjoyed it. We web chatted, virally over the web, and we were smiling and happy, and it was like the best month for me, Soon after, me and my best friend fell in love. I love the way she is. She's beautiful. She's beautiful. She's just perfect. And at that point, Betsy had started being horrible to me. She was lying to me. She was telling me stuff that was not fair. It was a form of bullying. Not even the person I love understands it yet, what happened. But it broke my heart. Soon after, Betsy had told me she wanted to change. I didn't quite understand what she meant by that, but she wanted to change. But I'd rather not go into that as it is personal and that specific person could be listening. After she told me she wanted to change, I left. And now I'm in love with the most beautiful, most understanding, kind person you could ever meet, and I'm happy. Through many heartbreaks, I'm happy, and she's happy too. Bullying. We should put a stop to it. Oops, sorry. Put a stop to it. It's not right. I want you guys to remember to always smile, because there's someone out there who loves you very much. You're perfect. You may have flaws, but you are perfect no matter what. Not everyone, no one in this whole world, the whole world it has no flaws. Everyone has flaws. Remember that, yeah? Because to me, you mean a lot. Thanks.